Hello. Hope you're keeping well. I want to talk about one of the most important aspects of your fitness, your well-being, your overall health, and that is your body fat percentage. Do you actually monitor it? Do you know what it's all about? Do you know the significance of your body fat percentage? Let's discuss that. What exactly is body fat? It's basically the amount of unused energy within your body. So when you eat, whatever you eat, apart from when you drink water, whatever else goes down your throat will produce energy. Now that energy needs to be used. When it's not used, then it converts into fat. And fat is stored, doing nothing. It just stays in your body as unused energy. Now, this is not ideal for your health. It's not ideal for your well-being. It's not ideal for your fitness. What are the disadvantages of storing excess amounts of fat within your body? Your body is susceptible to various diseases that it could ordinarily or it should ordinarily fight against. That's why your body fat percentage actually matters. Now let's look at body fat percentage for men and for women in terms of what it should be. If you're a man and your body fat percentage is between 6 and 13%, you're deemed to be an athlete. See those guys who run 100 meters at the Olympics? See their muscles well toned, they got six-pack, hardly any fat. That's because they have between 6 and 13% body fat. Now let me put in a quick caveat here. You cannot do without body fat. Your body will simply not function. We're talking about excess. If you're between 14 and 20%, you're deemed to be fit. So that's the fitness range, which is quite good as well. If you're between 21 and 25% percentage in terms of body fat, then it's average, which is not bad. That's quite good. But if you're 26 and above, then that's when alarm bells should start ringing and you should look to do something about your body fat percentage. For ladies, if you're between 14 and 20%, again going back to my ladies who run 100 meters, well-toned body, six-pack, is because they've got between 14 and 20%. Now you might be asking, what's the discrepancy between men and ladies? Ladies do have a bit more fat than men because of the hormones, because their bodies are prepared to have babies. It's just a natural phenomenon. But if you keep it between 14 and 20%, you're deemed to be an athlete and you'll have the body that those athletes do have. If you're between 21 and 24 as a lady, you're deemed to be fit, which is quite good. So you're deemed to be within the fitness category. If you're between 25 and 31, then you're deemed to be average. Not bad, that's quite okay. 32 and above, again, then we need to be looking at what we can do to reduce our body fat composition. The question now is, how can we manage our body fat percentage? What do we need to do? Before I go into that, let me ask you to please, if you haven't already, subscribe to this YouTube channel. It's a fun place to be. Talk about fitness, but make it interesting so that you can hopefully get yourself a lot fitter. I'm on a fitness journey. Let's do this together. Also, hit on the notification bell so when I drop my videos, which I tend to do twice a week, you get notified. Please do like this video. It's quite nice, isn't it? Press that like button and also drop me a comment what you think I should do better, what you think about this video, suggestions on what I could do in terms of fitness videos for the future. Just let me know and I would really appreciate that. How can we keep our body fat percentage within ideal range? The first thing that we need to do is know exactly what your body fat percentage is now. What's the point fighting against what you do not know. You need to know clearly what your body fat percentage is now, and that will give you an idea of how much body fat percentage you want to lose. I know what my body fat percentage is because I monitor it at least once a week. And the best way to do that is get a scale. There's so many scales that you could get nowadays that will tell you a lot of things about your body, including your body fat percentage. I would recommend Fit Days. That's a scale. If you go to the description of this video at the bottom, there is a link. Just hit on that link and it will take you to the details of this scale. Once you know that, then you know the enemy you're fighting against. You know what exactly you need to do. So the first thing you need to do is, one, know what your current body fat percentage is. And then secondly, what do you want to take it down to? And maybe thirdly, in what time range? Once you know those three, what it is now, what you want to achieve, and what time you want to achieve it in, then you're good to go. There's no point being arbitrary in terms of your body fat percentage. Ideally, you should know exactly the demon you're fighting against and what exactly you need to achieve and when you're going to achieve it. So those are the starting points. Once those are in place, now let's get into the nitty-gritty of exactly what you can or what you should do to reduce your body fat percentage. So here we go. The first thing that I would recommend, this might surprise you, is to lift. I'm sure you'll be thinking I'm going to talk about cardio, maybe running, do a lot of jumping up and down and stuff like that. Nope. Those ones are good. I'm coming back to those ones later. Lift. You'll be amazed the advantage of lifting. It's not just about building muscles. You're ideally toning up your body. And because you're lifting, what happens is minutes, hours after you finish lifting, your body is still burning calories, burning fat. That's why lifting is important. My second recommendation, which is one of my favorites, is high intensity interval training or circuit training. Either of those two is amazing when it comes to getting results for losing body fat. It's quick, it's rapid, it's intense. You burn so much calories, and like lifting, well after you've finished, your body continues to burn fat. That's the advantage. And then number three, of course, cardio. You can't undermine cardio whatsoever. My favorite cardio is running, but it doesn't have to be. There's so many forms of cardio. Skipping, that's a good form of cardio. The reason why I like running is I run from home and I have to run back, so I would do it in a considerable amount of time, which means I would end up burning quite a number of calories when I go for my run. When it comes to food, I would always recommend that you reduce white carbohydrates in your diet, so bread, rice. For those of us that come from where I come from, yam, just reduce them. Pounded yam. Now I can't do without my Nigerian food, which consists of a lot of white carbohydrates. So I'm not saying eliminate them altogether, but reduce them, and that would make a significant difference. Definitely sugar, obviously. Just reduce them and you will start seeing a significant difference in terms of your body fat. I also believe so much so in intermittent fasting. For instance, you could decide not to eat before 2 o'clock in the afternoon every day, or maybe 1 o'clock or even 12, and just not eat. And when you do eat, just make sure that you have enough, just enough, ideally just enough, and that would massively help. And if you do that so often, you soon get used to it, and it will eventually reduce the amount of intake of food. So you can always try that. And finally, sleep. Oh, you'll be amazed at what sleep can do. If you have enough sleep, if you sleep well, your quest for food would reduce. And that's about it. I hope this has been beneficial. So I've given us reasons why it's important. I've given us some percentages, and I've ended up by telling us exactly what we need to do. Just 6 points, just 6 things that we need to do, which will enhance or help us get to a place we want to be in terms of our body fats. Remember, this is always to your fitness. Take care of yourself.